Swami Gamyananda Ji Maharaj, to the principal of the Vivekananda College, to the distinguished alumni, seniors, the professors, past and the present, our dear students, and all the participants, a very good evening to one and all present here. It is indeed a great privilege for me to stand in front of you today to talk on the 50th alumni meet today. Indeed, 50 years of education is a great achievement by any means. We are all a product of wonderful efforts of this great college. However, as we move forward, we have seen that the pandemic has had a significant impact on the way education transforms. Education today and various sectors as such has taken a great leap forward after the pandemic. What was even thought of a dream maybe 10 years back is now a reality. There is no need for there is no need for a physical classroom today. There is no need for the student to directly interact with the faculty today. Today we have the online courses that connects people from any part of the world to any faculty. It is at this point that I am very happy to talk about this topic, reimagining the college education. India as a country is in the democratic dividend phase. If you see, around 65% of the population is under the age group of 35 years. That is a very, very important number for all of us to see. And most of them are in the collegiate years. Most of them are undergoing education or are in the first phase of their life in their career. So the aspirations of all our students, the aspirations of the citizens are significantly high. And the way in which the technology is changing every day is humongous. Today, all of us have one mobile phone at least. It is a minimum that we have today. Today, we have 3 hands. The third hand is the mobile phone, and the mobile phone is doing whatnot that we never expected it to do. The number of mobile phones that we have is more than the actual working population, as everybody from a school-going kid, even to the people who have retired, all of us have a phone, and all of us make sense out of it. In this ambience, it is very, very important that the college education actually takes all these things into account. I would like to stress upon the point of innovation. I lead the Tamil Nadu Innovation Initiative as head of division in the State Planning Commission, and I come across various innovations that are actually happening in the country. Innovation is very, very important for us to be in track, to feel relevant, and to contribute and change how things go. In this regard, I would like to urge the management to take up Innovation and Entrepreneurship Lab in the Vivekananda College. It is very, very important. As we see from the government side, all the institutions, all the primary institutions have an innovation ecosystem primarily thriving to send entrepreneurs, researchers to the country. Therefore, it is very important that we take cusp out of the various institutions that take up this effort, and it is high time that we start an innovation and entrepreneurship hub in the Vivekananda College. I would like to draw parallels about the innovation ecosystem that is happening in the city itself. For instance, the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, has created an ecosystem called as the IITM Research Park. I would like to urge the management to work with them to understand how the ecosystem can be created. A wonderful initiative. Similarly, the government of Tamil Nadu has created the TN Startup Mission, the Government of India has started this startup mission. We also have the technology missions. So there are ample scope today for us to reimagine education in terms of entrepreneurship and innovation. Having said that, today wherever we go, we talk about one important term, skill. I should have a skill to stand here. You should have a skill to actually listen to what I say. That is what is the primary skill that people talk about today. Skilling is the key. You can say the fancy word today, but it is very important. Many reports actually say that the students who pass out of the college actually lack the employability skills. The employability skills are very, very important to ensure that whatever is taught and whatever is done in the college transcends and transitions into meaningful jobs. In that regard, three important things have to be done: basic skilling, upskilling, and reskilling. So, for basic skilling and upskilling, the Government of Tamil Nadu has launched the Non-Mudalvan mission. I was going through the various schemes that are available for the Arts and Science College for this purpose. The amount of skilling campaign and the amount of courses that they have is humongous. I urge the management to see and find ways to tie up with the Non-Mudalvan initiative to help our students get the skills and the requisite capacity for them to go into the market. Having said that, the most important thing that we talk about today, apart from the normal skills, that the tools of skills, is two important things. One is the life skill. As we come from the great Swami Vivekananda, life skills are more important than any skill that we have. And today, we talk about 5 important skills that Swami used to talk when he was from the early days. The one that we all require is self-awareness. Self-awareness is the key to anything that we do. The second one is about empathy. These two things are very important today, as the third skill talks about responsible decision making. The students have to be trained to ensure that responsible decision making is part and parcel of whatever that they do. Today we talk about climate change. Today we talk about global warming. Today we talk about human-animal conflict. Today we talk about so many other things. So it is important that we move and take and train our students towards responsible decision making. The fourth important pillar is relationship building and teamwork. This is a very important pillar that requires attention in these student days. Apart from this, it is important to help and develop the cognitive skills of the students. Also, originality and initiative are very important domains of skills that we require. The most important thing that we will all have to understand is the role of emerging technology. Emerging technology, as we saw in the presentation, is actually taking shape. Without an audio-visual classroom, without an interactive classroom, we are actually not finding ourselves relevant. In similar way, artificial intelligence, automation, machine learning, large language models are taking the world forward. If you see your WhatsApp, if you see your Facebook, if you download a PDF, if you open your computer, everywhere there is a hand that is being raised. Hey, I am there. I am here to help you. You don't have to worry much about anything. So this is going to be the reality soon. And how are we going to take it up and embrace it upon is a very important aspect, which I would also like the panel to discuss further. Also, what we should be focusing upon is research in the college system. When we see the Western countries, what comes to our mind very importantly, is the amount of research that goes on in the education system. And similarly, it is time that the similar importance is given to research and findings at the collegiate level. The Government of India and the state government has lot of schemes for that, particularly the DBT, DST, and the ICSR organizations provide lot of funding for research. It is important that as we try to reimagine college education, that infrastructure investment happens in research ideas. I urge upon the management to create a research-based labs so as to promote research not just among the faculty, but also a faculty-student coordinated research, which would help and understand the subject better. One thing that we are forgetting at large is that government is one of the biggest recruiters in the country, and which is my very favorite topic of all these things. If you see that we all talk about skills, we all talk about machine learning, we all talk about AI, it is all for the industry academia linkages. It is how we try to understand what the industry wants. And we all the college orientation primarily happens in that periphery, which is a good way forward. Even then, what is important for the college to reimagine is to understand that government is one of the largest recruiters. The Union Public Service Commission is one of the examinations which is conducted by the Government of India regularly. Apart from that, we have the bank examinations, we have the Staff Selection Commission examinations, which provide roles and responsibility in key positions. For that, the college should have a center for motivating students to get into the government system. Government systems are changing every day. We talk about innovation, we talk about AI, we talk about blockchain technology, and we also use them at the large scale. Public service delivery, citizen-centric governance is changing on a daily basis, and the way in which we utilize all these emerging technologies are in great scale. For instance, when I was the deputy director in the Department of Post, I used to handle the accounts of 11,000 post offices. Unimaginable, because the tune in which the transactions used to happen is unimaginable. We all read about traditional accounts, traditional finance in our college. But when we see the humongous nature of work that happens in the government, I feel that it is important that our students contribute to the system at large. Last but not the least, it is important that we press upon the idea of lifelong learning. I feel that this is one of the most important things that we all stand here and we have come here together. Lifelong learning, be it whomever we are, it is important that we keep learning, keep moving to go to our paths and understand what happens around us. With this, I thank the management and I thank the alumni for calling me here. Thank you.